Who has influenced you in your life? You know, think about it. How many people that you come into contact with have left an impression on you, right? I was recently thinking about that and how I'm influenced and who influences me. And about a month ago, I was able to spend some time with a band. Thomas Fountain was here performing for the Cripple Creek or Teller County Fair. And so I got to spend some time with Thomas and the band. And one of the things that just left such an impression with me was that he was so humble, and he would spend time talking to people. And it didn't matter who they were or what their lifestyle or what they looked like. He'd just talk to them. They'd come up and tell him they loved his music and what a great fun time they had at the dance or whatever. And then they would tell them a little bit about themselves. And he was interested and connected and listened to them, you know. And when they walked away, they were like, wow, what a great guy, right? And then I was thinking about non-famous people, you know, my mother. My mom was a person of influence and continues to be. She used to work in the middle school, and she was a cafeteria worker, okay? I remember her telling me a story. It was probably back in the 90s. And she said that this kid came through the line and he had this bright green hair, something, and she said to him, wow, that's some pretty neat hair there. And he says, yeah. She says, well, how'd you do that? And he says, well, he says, put some Kool-Aid in it. She's like, wow, how long is that going to stay that color? He's like, I don't know. She's like, wow, that is pretty impressive. But you know what? That kid loved her. He'd come through the line every day and he'd talk to her and she'd talk to him. And here this middle schooler is, who you may not think is listening or paying attention to anything. But you know what? She was a person of influence with him, because she accepted him for who he was and she made him feel important. So my challenge for each of us today is, as we go out and start our day or are already in our day, that wherever you go, take the time to get to know people. Be a person of influence. Whether you're in the grocery store picking up a half gallon of milk, you know, talk to the clerk, talk to the people in line. If you make every person you meet their day a little bit better, you will be a person of influence. If you're a boss coming back from lunch right now, take the time to maybe ask one of your employees a question. You know, what it is that they're doing, or a little bit about their family. Take time to get to know that person. Add value back to their life, and amazing things will happen. Your employees will see you as a person who cares, because you've just added value to their life. And if each of us could add just a little bit of value to another person, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe you're speaking to a whole lot of people, but whatever you do, make it count. Have a great day.